Go, it's live. Let me know when y'all ready.
Right. I do.
Refresh it. It should be up.
Okay.
That's Cash song, y'all.
Mm. Yeah, I heard it on that. I mean, a Friday. So Quinn Black did that for her?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same beat.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we played with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I watched it. I was entertained. You know what I mean? I was making my little comments and everything.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, we ready. But that gap went from my ankle to my hand.
Oh, at least you can walk.
Yeah, yeah, I can walk.
So what that mean? You can't move your hand?
See, it's like they're like a hamburger helper glove. See?
Okay, hold on.
That chicken wing.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? This your boy Lucas McCain here with Buck Diesel. This is for the locals for the Apple Party Radio Show. Buck Diesel, what's on your mind?
What's going on, man?
Tell me, tell me. We've been talking all throughout the week, though. You know what I mean? And then you threw out a little something for me. Go on the quarterback this thing, man. And I will opine.
Okay, well, you just called it we call it what's the delusional people. Right?
Delusional people.
Okay.
Yeah, delusional people.
So
That's me and them women.
Okay, well, what you be sending me? What's your biggest pet peeve on it, as far as?
I mean, what do you mean on delusional people or just a certain
Through your own experiences.
I mean, well, it's what's called. I mean, like it's male and female.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I was telling you earlier. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like some men, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You delusional if you think you can do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's one thing. And then like some women who work at Wendy's or something like that, they expect they work at Wendy's and 4 or 5 kids and 7 baby daddies expect that they deserve high value men. To me, that's delusional. Now, I'm not saying that it can't happen. You dig what I'm talking about? But to overlook a man that's in your that's in your range that can be there for you though is to me that's very delusional.
Right.
I feel.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it like I said, I think all this is coming up from from internet, these movies and whatnot. Everything is if you keep looking at all the advertisement, you know, if you want to put it on women.
Not but like I said. I mean, it's both men and women too. Both male and female are delusional too. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody switching roles pretty much.
Yeah, some shit like that too. Cause he like like I was telling you earlier this week though. You know what I mean? Some women is so try to be so masculine in the relationship. You know what I mean? So if you're so masculine in the relationship, how about when there's a bump something go bumping tonight? Watch this your pretty ass downstairs and go see who the hell is broken the house.
Right. Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? See, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I think the whole imagine everybody's imagination everybody turn their imaginations into reality. So you know what I'm saying?
If you turn everybody's imagination to reality, this whole world will be flipped upside down. It'd be some shit. It'd be some dumb. It'd be some fuck shit going on around here.
It's flipping right now.
Yeah. What you mean? Like that's the thing.
From exactly what we talking about. Men being women and women being men.
But see, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of like with that because they like you said the internet and the movies and all that they pushing that shit though. You dig what I'm saying? No, they I mean like no okay now you can be who you want to be. You're a lesbian, you gay. Okay, that's fine and dandy though. You know what I'm saying? But putting that shit off in the little preschooler books and first grader books. That shit ridiculous, man. And in cartoons and on PBS, that's ridiculous, man. That's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? To me, like putting that transgender and the gay and the lesbian off in the books, that's about off a little old kindergartners in first, second grade. That's about as ridiculous as putting murders and killings and stuff like that off in the books too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a quick left turn.
No, I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
what?
I was really speaking on as far as the role. It ain't, like you said, it's both men and women as far as in the household.
Yeah. For the household, everybody know how it's supposed to go. Like it's God, man. God is over man. Man is over wife. You know what I mean? Wife is over the kids.
Yeah, but ain't nobody listening to that no more.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we get it.
Okay.
But they throwing that out the window. Like,
Okay, but you know what? But see, I see how some people stride the fence though. You dig what I'm saying? Stride the fence. Okay, now this is the yeah. I stride the fence, right? They want a man to do this, and take care of this, that, and other. But you want to do what grandmother did. You know what I mean? Grandma took care of the house. They washed and cleaned and make sure that the house was up and running. You dig what I'm saying? But see, women don't want to do that though. But see, to me, that's the hypocrisy in some of these women.
But the image of grandmama, the women today tend to think grandmama just lived a whole miserable life.
No, grandma didn't live no miserable life.
You can say that, but that's what they feeling. They feel like grandmama just did that because that's what grandmama had to do.
No, see, but grandmama and great auntie went out showing their ass.
They had the Jew joint.
That's what I'm talking about. But they had the Jew joint, but they wasn't showing their ass.
Yes, it was.
True, they wasn't showing their ass. Like not how the women is
I
now.
done seen pictures of the 70s. I know they were showing their ass.
That probably was like the woman that's singing, not grandma. Grandma probably having a good time, but went in there showing her ass and might show a little cleavage. But nowadays, there's nothing to the imagination.
The 70s was pretty modern though, so yeah, they was outside in the 70s. That's when they started going outside. Right around the late 60s and the 70s.
Well, but the 70s shit, grandma was old in.
Yeah, so they
Grandmama stayed her ass at home though.
You said what now?
Grandmama stayed her ass at home as well.
Yes,
These women don't. They have jobs.
Okay. Now even with that, okay, they have jobs. That's fine. Then you have jobs. Okay. Now women have jobs. Men have jobs. Okay. Now that goes with because women they got good jobs and degrees, whatever, thinking that they don't need no nigga because they got these jobs. Okay. Fuck your job. Give a damn about your job. What about the companionship? You know what I mean? About us having a life together. I don't give a damn about your mother. Thing is, men don't give a damn about no woman's job.
No, you said about the cooking and the cleaning, but I'm saying because grandmama stayed at home all day. That's why she could cook and clean.
Okay, grandma's at home. Okay, you got me wired up a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'm about to be on one. Okay, but grandmama, this day at home, she cooked and cleaned this, that, no. So what you're saying now is all right. So what you're saying now is that there's gender roles. So there's no gender roles. Gender roles.
Okay, I believe they just have evolved. So
okay, that's fine. Okay. Since you got a job and we living up under this house, you dig what I'm talking about? So why do I gotta foot the bill the whole night?
You don't have to. I mean, that's the choice between you and us.
Now, to me, that go back to delusional shit. I was saying before I lose my thought. I seen this on TikTok or Facebook or something. This woman said the most dumbest shit I ever heard. She said she'd rather work 2 jobs, you know what I mean, pay 100% of the bills and everything by her damn self rather than going 50-50 with a man. You know what I mean? To me, that's just the most dumbest shit I ever heard.
How's that dumb?
Because that's dumb. Why would you rather work 2 jobs, work yourself to the ground, versus having a man that gonna come in your life at least take half the burden off of you. At least that much. To me, that's some dumb shit to me. What do you think?
I mean, if that person can handle that, I mean, that's anybody's decision to make. You know what I'm saying? It's like that old. Like I say all the time, that old way ain't coming back no more.
I understand that, but like I said earlier though, it's the hypocrisy and shit though. You know what I mean? And the shit sounds stupid. You rather work 100, so you rather work yourself to death, work your fingers to the bone, versus having a man come in your life. At least they can half that off of you, half of it. Because see, women like that, they want to be treated like a princess, but have responsibility of a child. Mm-hmm. They want no responsibilities, but they want to be treated like Princess Diana or some goddamn body, but with no responsibilities. Fuck that. Fuck that. You gotta. We gotta make this house a home. You do your part, I'll do my part.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, man. No, fuck that, man. I mean, to me, that was just an ignorant ass statement to make. And then I also seen where a woman was saying like, if you can't cash at me $100 for my lunch, though, you know what I mean? That means that broke vibe, this, that, and other. Then I seen like a dude did like a stitch or whatever. He was like, that was a woman. A woman came in, she was like, how's that broke? She said, really, the broke person is the one that's asking for money. So you asking me for $100 for lunch? I tell you, I'm not gonna do it, or I'm gonna tell you where I give you 40. So fuck it, I don't want it then. Okay, you don't want it. You the one asking me. So who really look like an ass? To me, you look like the broker because you asking for money. What's up?
I want to read this from Facebook. Okay, I saw this. Well, I saw a post, and this is like spot on to what you were saying. So I just want to read it. It says it's a female, and I'm gonna shout her out. Her name is Quayla Ann. And she says, somebody explain how moms are supposed to work 9 to 5, drop the kids off at school at 8, pick them up by 3, stay on top of school activities, meal prep, cook dinner, keep the house clean, do the laundry, run the kids to extracurricular activities, climb the corporate ladder, save sick days for when the kids are sick, be a good friend, daughter, partner, all while trying to take care of her own body and mental health.
Okay, now this is my rebuttal. What's her name?
Quayla.
Okay, Quayla. This is my rebuttal. Who says you have to do all that? You mean so that's why you have a good man. That's why you have a good man to take something from that load off of you. Who said you have to do all that? You have to do all that.
Well, in some cases, we have to do it because we're the only one to do it. Even if you could have a obviously she didn't make the kids by herself, but that doesn't mean she has help with those kids.
I understand that too, but see, some women so goddamn headstrong, black strong that they won't even.
So it's her fault. So she.
No. I said some women. You know what I mean? I mean like with her, I don't know her case, but I'm speaking like on some women try to be so headstrong, black strong that they won't even allow like the man.
You know what interesting to me is how some of you guys that were raised by single mothers forget the shit that your mama had to go through being a single mom.
I understand. See, like, now my mom was the one who had to do it. But I also seen some
was she headstrong, all that what you was trying to.
But hold on, hold on. Once I say headstrong like that, I seen like across the board. I seen some women who didn't have to do it. Like my auntie, my uncle. They my uncle took the kids to the football practice and this, that, and the other, cook and clean. I seen both sides of the coin though. You see what I'm saying? And I also seen some women who like got some type of problem with their baby daddy where they don't even want no help. They just the man trying to help and all that. Fuck that nigga. This I do by my goddamn self.
Because it could. Them women that's be saying that is something with the baby daddy. It's something going on. That's why they don't want to have nothing to do with it.
Whatever goes between y'all two, let that man take care of his child. I don't give a damn what's going on between the man and the woman.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck that.
What you think about D? What you think about it?
That whole list of things
that Quayla said.
Yeah, you can't do that. You're not making that whole list every day.
How? Really? Oh wow, D.
Ring the bell.
Y'all, I cannot believe y'all.
Read that whole list off. Read that whole list off.
Go to work 9 to 5. That's every day.
Right.
Dropping the kids off at school, that's 5 days a week. Picking them up, that's 5 days a week. Staying on top of their activities. I know I have my daughter was in dance. That was practice every day. And
Okay.
then on the weekends, it was a competition. Okay. Meal prep, cook dinner. I mean, most mamas cook. Okay. Keep the house clean. If we don't do that every day, what the house gonna look
Hey,
like?
now
Okay.
hold on, and it's just you and your kids, and you doing all that every day.
Sir, have you stayed in the house with kids? Then you know they dirty. They gonna mess up every 5 minutes. Time you clean it up, they messing it up. Really, y'all? Where y'all? I'm like really like where y'all? Where
But if you
y'all
got
been?
thing is my thing. But if you got your man with you
I might not have. I might not have a man.
Okay, the best way to handle that is, I've seen it work better when the couple's always been together. It's not
D, but we know that's not
we're talking about
realistic.
is-
how you figure it ain't realistic?
No.
Because
Why
like,
not realistic?
well,
it happens.
it happens like D just said. It
Yeah,
happens.
I know how. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I know
not. We
how-
want it. We can plan a
it
pretty
ain't-
picnic, but we can't predict.
Yeah.
We can plan the
It's
picnic,
less
but we
common
can't
than
predict the
usual.
rain. Okay.
It's less common than it used to be.
Yes.
Okay, I
So-
can agree with that.
So yeah, mostly where we from, yeah, we got single. But no, they not completing that list every day. They taking some things off. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
dude.
I agree with that. Yeah, you ain't
Hey,
Superwoman.
hey, we knew how to cook, wash dishes, and clean up, or
You talking about
else.
to the age once you got to that
You
age.
got time.
Before
got
you
time.
get
That's
to
what
that
I'm saying.
age, your mama was the one that was doing it.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
And y'all was playing with y'all blocks and shit while she was doing whatever she was doing.
This is right.
Or cars or whatever y'all had. Y'all don't understand the role of a
I do
woman like a
understand.
No,
mama.
some of you women don't understand the role of a woman.
I
You
do.
know what I'm like he said.
But
You are one, Lucas. You funny. You real funny.
But as soon as she, I mean, you just gotta take it. You gotta make it work. But you're not completing that list all day, every day. I heard what you're saying, but you gonna figure it out during it's a good argument to throw out there.
Where the women at?
That's all it is. That's
Where
all it
are
is.
the
Like,
women?
like women
Where
like
are the women?
Carol,
Where
whatever she
y'all?
probably saying. She doing that whole list of shit. Probably telling her shit. She probably ain't her kid probably ain't no goddamn
I
activity.
mean, they gotta go to school every day.
That's period. The school bus.
And you have got to manage those kids.
The school bus gonna pick them goddamn kids up.
Well, no, my kids did. My kids, I took them and picked them up every day. My kids ain't
You by
never rode.
yourself.
Me by myself. My kids never rode no bus or none of that.
Okay, fine. I was about running, but you.
Yes, me.
You
I was responsible for picking up and.
But I'm saying, like, you have a ring on your finger. So the person that gave you that ring did not pick them babies up.
Can I also? No, he did it. No, he didn't. I did, and that was by design. That was by design.
Okay, well, I explain the design. Okay,
because in my opinion, first of all, I work for myself, so I can.
Okay, I got you.
That was by design because
Okay.
I afforded myself the reality to be able to do that.
Okay.
But then also, do y'all not realize, like, okay, you talking about picking up, dropping off. We also have to manage these kids throughout the day, like when they're home, helping them with their homework,
Okay.
making sure they doing whatever.
You keep saying we.
Well.
So
let me say this. Let me say this.
We.
No. Well, I say we, but let me also just say this. I also used to be a single mom before I got married. So I have 3 kids. One that's not by my husband, and I was a single mom. So when I'm speaking of these situations, that's where I'm going back to is when I was a single mom and I had a kid with no help.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
And even with my husband, it's a lot of shit he don't do that he can just skip in the tulips with, and it's on me. The kids call my name before they call his name.
Because they females.
So what?
I can see that.
No, I call my dad. I call my daddy's name. I be telling them you can call your daddy name too. It has nothing to do with gender.
Okay, but it all depends on. I'm speaking general. Like it all depends on with my daughter. You know what I mean? When she was growing up, it all depends on what she wanted. You know what I mean? Who can burden? Like me, you know, she'll call her granny for okay, well, I know granny, yada yada yada, dad, such a woo doo, and she call her mama. You know what I mean? So with her, it all depends on what she needed, and then that's who she'll call. You know what I mean? But back on what Cal, old girl said though, you dig what I'm saying? Some women, I want to say, some women, you don't have to, especially you got a man in your life, a good man too. You don't have to do all that shit by your goddamn self. I think some women do that shit just to get accolades and want to somebody pat them on their motherfucking back. I mean, you don't even have to do that shit.
But if she's single, she do have to do it. Who gonna do it if she's single?
If you're single, then you have to. Yeah, okay, I got that.
Okay.
If you're single, yes, you have to do that. You dig what I'm saying? So don't talk about we gotta get up. I gotta get up and take the school. This, that. Okay, you have to because you don't have no helpmate in the house with you. But I'm talking about if you have a man in the house with you, you don't have to do that. So let that man take some of that burden off of you. But you better do it 100% yourself because you upset with him because he ain't trying to take the whole 100% off of you. To me, that's some selfish, childish, delusional ass shit because us as black men, we got shit going on with ourselves in this motherfucking world because we are public enemy number one. You know what I mean? So we got to deal
We're
with our
public
shit.
enemy number 2.
How you do that?
The black woman is the most unprotected.
Because you don't want to be protected.
Okay.
You don't want to be
Okay.
protected. You don't want to be protected. That's right.
You want your own.
You want your own. So yeah, some niggas slap fire your ass. Don't look at me. Nah, because you independent. You
Delusional.
No, I ain't delusional. No, I'm just saying. Now, see, that delusion for what? Because black women is always talking down about a black man, but when a nigga come and slap fire from your ass, now the black man, you gonna sit around and let this man hit me? Yep.
Wow.
Cause first of all, number one, I don't know what the hell you did to that man for him to slap fire from your ass.
Wow.
How about that? I don't have to now we all seen it in the news. Motherfucker thought he had an S on his chest. Put his Captain Sable cape on and got his ass killed. Mind your goddamn business. Cause like I said, I don't know what that woman did to that man. And like I said, women strive to fence again. You dig what I'm saying? Strive to fence. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So if I come in your life though, you dig what I'm saying? I'm coming in your life. Okay, we plan on being together forever. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you dig what I'm talking about? Okay, why you gonna not fuck with me because now I'm do 50-50 because you come up, I come up. You dig what I'm talking about? Because I think okay, if I'm tackling all my bills and all my worries and shit that I got going on in the world and all this, that, and other, okay, then I gotta come in your life and then put all your shit on me too. But that got me fucked up. Well, how I'm gonna come up? So I spend all my money and then you keep yours and to look lavish. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I gotta pay for your nails, your hair, your toes, your kids' daycare, your car note, your insurance, all that, and plus mine too. What the fuck, man? Please, man, how I'm gonna come up with that? They ain't nothing but a motherfucking user to me.
It's what is it?
Leave y'all comments if you watch.
It's
I would love to roast your ass like a cheeseburger.
It's just oh my goodness. It's some like a personality. It's a new
they
play.
Crazy.
It's a new play.
They crazy.
Yeah,
that's delusional.
Yeah, but
it's
there though. That's
but let me first ask you
take that trade on.
But let me ask you this, okay? How does it make sense for a woman to say, I'd rather work 2 jobs than to go 50-50 with a man? That's some dumb shit to me.
If it's dumb, she'll figure it out later. But if it's working for her right now, then
okay, but then but see women like that.
It's allowed, bro.
I got to see women like that and the women like what was her name again? Call what's her name? Quayla. Okay, excuse me, Quayla. Women like Quayla. Damn, I'm off my damn train of thought so goddamn wild.
What you're not gonna do is eliminate a personality. You're not going to eliminate a particular way somebody is.
But see, I'm not okay. I understand that.
But
I'm trying to feel like what I mean, like really, just make it make sense to me though. You know what I mean? So okay, like so really, who's the prize? You know what I mean? Really, so the one ain't the prize. The one that got a hand out begging. You know what I mean? Begging for like all that old shit like give me a deposit to take me out. You got me fucked up.
I mean, but you know, you can if you want to. I mean, shit.
I don't want to. I want to.
If you want to, you can take on that attitude.
No, I want
to.
I mean, the thing, to me, that's not the thing. See, I don't argue. To me, that's foolish, and I don't argue with fools, because they say, what's going you argue with a fool, somebody ain't going to be able to tell who from off in the distance. You dig what I'm talking about? That's just some idiotic ass shit to even try to go back and forth with somebody about. You know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? Like, somebody is here to come in your life to help you, and you out the gate saying, what's called? Nah, it ain't be 50-50. You got to pay 100% of your own bills and my bills too, or we can't be together. Well, shit, I guess we ain't gonna be together. I guess you gonna fail making TikTok then, cause you ain't forget. Ain't no. And this is another thing too, right? This is another thing I think some women are delusional about. They always say, what's called? Well, a real man would do this. Now, if you notice, a real man is always the men that are put over with their nonsense or their bullshit or they unacceptable ass behavior. That's what they say. A real man would. No, ain't no real man gonna put up with no motherfucking shit like that. And I bet you these women talking about that bullshit. That's the reason why they ain't. I see this one woman, right, talking about this whole world be better without just no men, just no men at all. You know what I mean? Just no, cause men are disgusting and this, that, and other. You got your motherfucking skull. Come on, you got your motherfucking skull. To me, that's just some dumbass statements, man. You dig what I'm saying? The world be better off with just no men. What the fuck? Now I want to quote Montana on this to old girl. You know what I mean? Who hurt you? How about that? You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's just a dumbass statement to make. The world be better off with. Or now I want to say this here too. Okay, I'm on the road now. Like these women, they talking about these sorry ass men, whatever. You know, talking about sorry ass men, this, that, and other. Well, guess what? Y'all ass is the one that's raising them. Okay. How about that? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You dig what I'm saying?
Single mother.
Single mother is raising these old sorry ass niggas to grow up to be sorry ass niggas. Then y'all turn around all these old sorry ass niggas with shit. Y'all raise them like some of you. Yeah. Comment on that. You know what I mean? Ring the bell on that. You know what I mean? These single women is raising these sorry ass men. These sorry ass boys to be men. So what the fuck is you doing? What the fuck is you not doing for these men for these boys to grow up to be so goddamn sorry? Y'all
so
raising.
It's the mama's fault, not the fact that they daddies ain't shit.
No.
They daddies not shit, and that's the mama's fault.
Well, in between going to work and dropping them off and picking them up, going to PTA and going to activities, how about you find what's called to raise your goddamn son to be responsible an adult? Since you got that whole list of shit, throw that in there. Yeah, maybe number 10, 11, 12. It doesn't matter where you put it at. You know what I mean? Whatever chronological order you want to put it in there somewhere. Since you're doing everything else, stop raising that boy to be a sorry ass man. How about that? Since you're doing everything else, since your single ass doing every goddamn thing else, how about you stop raising your boy to be so goddamn sorry? How about that? You're doing everything else.
Is there a blueprint?
No, ain't no blueprint. All right, there is no blueprint of raising a child. But what I'm saying is, women is talking about, no, these niggas ain't shit. These old sorry ass niggas nowadays and this, that, and other. Okay, well, nowadays, y'all the one that's raising them. So now what? So now, the thing is, now if that boy or the girl, whatever, you know what I mean, grow up successful, okay, you get the credit for that, right? Right? Now, if that boy or girl,
they'll take the credit.
Yeah, they'll take the credit, okay? Now, if that boy or girl end up being a fuck up, then you take the credit too. Because the thing is, when that child end up being a fuck up, the first they want to blame it on is their father not being there. That's the first thing they want to utter stutter is the fact that the father wasn't there. But let the child be Obama or somebody, or you know what I mean? Everett Jackson or something, though, you know what I mean? Oh, they cheesing like a motherfucker. Yeah, I did it. I went to PTA 9 to 5 and had to go clean up and couldn't clean and prep meals and you know what I mean? They got the whole goddamn spiel. They got the whole goddamn spiel. But if Everett Jackson was a fuck up, you dig what I'm talking about? I don't know what went wrong. Maybe because his dad wasn't in his life. You know what I mean? This, that, Obama. Maybe his dad wasn't in his life. And no, you get the credit. If the child turned out to be an A plus, okay, you get the credit. So the child has to be a motherfucking F. Be a F. You get that credit too. So don't strive to fence when it's all good. No, you get the credit if it's good. You get the credit if it's bad. You dig what I'm saying? What you feel? How you feel about that? Shit.
It's man. You can't. I wouldn't take it to that extent.
that don't really. That what it's coming down to. We're talking. That is what it's coming down to. Because women, if forever, you can't turn on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or some shit. Well, and that's another thing too. It's you black women that doing that shit. You know what I mean? It's always, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't shit. Niggas that this, niggas that, this whole nine. Okay. Well, how about that's the men that you attracted? So what's up with you? Cause really, you are the common denominator. So all the men that you dated was some sorry ass niggas. So what's up with you? How you meet them? You know what I mean? I made a statement on Friday night. Shit, how you dress is how you get addressed. You dig what I'm saying? So how you gonna get you a 500 fortune man and you showing all your goodness, all your milk and cookies. Your milk is spoiled. You know what I mean?
Again, even with what you saying all that, I mean, we made that shit popular a long time back. Like you said, when everybody started going outside in the 70s and 80s, Luke and them came out and said that's what we wanted. Mm-hmm. And then and that became we started choosing these type of bras.
That started becoming the thing. I know this thing, right? Now we chose them. Okay, we chose them for.
First of all, we started advertising that. When, like I said, all this shit, all that outside shit since the 70s, we started looking at it, then we started going outside acting like what we see on TV.
Okay.
I think as far as the male group, we started doing that shit. We were looking at pimps on the TV.
Okay.
Then Luke and them came around, and then that's what they want to see. Then when the women start following these suits, and then it just created a whole society. So we're not getting rid of nobody.
I got it. I'm not saying like that. Everything make the world go around. I'm not saying that we're gonna let's try to get rid of them. I'm not saying that. But like you said earlier today, okay, all right, reality. Just say earlier. I mean, reality check. Okay, reality check. Okay, you showing your goodies like that. You dig what I'm talking about? What makes you think? All right, now. A man might talk to you. Yeah, a man might talk to you. You know what I mean? Have a good time with you. I bet you won't never meet his sister. I bet you won't never meet his mama. I bet you won't never meet his daddy.
I mean, maybe.
I bet you won't never come to Thanksgiving dinner.
Now that you know, a long time ago, you probably had a different thought.
But I'm saying, it's all okay, man. You meet a woman all hoochie out, this, that, and the okay, of course, you look at the physical aspect. Man, please, I ain't gonna take her around my family.
Now, well, I mean, yeah, that wasn't even around. Yeah, wasn't wouldn't.
I'm talking about us now.
Yeah.
Cause I had that situation a while back. I was dating this chick for about 6-7 months, and then she was just out the blue. She just asked me like, how come I never? No, only person she met was Jamal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And she was like. She said, she's like, how come I never met your family? The only one person I met was your brother, your cousin, or whoever here that nigga is. I'm with Jamal. So she only met Jamal. But you ain't never saw her. That's what I'm saying, no doubt. You ain't never saw her. My mom ain't never saw her. My daughter Shola ain't never seen. You know what I mean? So ain't never. She's like, well, you know what they say? If you don't meet the man's family, I mean you ain't gonna be around long. I pretty much played out like, nah, I ain't like that. I let my mama stay in Glen Heights. That's the far drive. My mama be busy, and I just made up a lie. I'm like, nah, you made for the hell. No, I didn't meet my motherfucker. We having a good time. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put no ring on your finger. You dig what I'm saying? We having a good time. Once it fizzles out, you go about your business, I go about my way. You know what I mean? So because all about how I met them.
Yeah, I get they would. I mean, but then they would consider that playing games.
How they playing games?
Because that's what you did. You just said you the one just said you told. Well, I just made a quick.
I lied to him. I didn't say gang. I lied to him.
Potato Tyler, nigga.
But hold on, potato Tyler. Moon stars, quasars, all same thing. But I'm saying I didn't play games with it because we actually kicked it. We went out. You know what I mean? We went to dinner, went to the movies and stuff like that. You dig what I'm talking about? But you ain't. I even. What Rick Jack say? The kind you don't take home to mother.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he's a super freak. Super freaky, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you fucked with her for what, 6 months, you say?
6, 7 months, yeah.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
Because she was fun. Because she was fun.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, I won't put, that ain't the one I want to put a ring on. I'm going to put a ring on.
Yeah, but you wasn't saying that from the jump.
No, the thing is, I wasn't even, I mean, like, I already knew, but we were kicking and going out this, that. She the one that brought it up.
Yeah.
And Floretta, I hope you doing well. I think you in Greenville or St. Louis, one or two. But yeah, she the one that brought it up. I mean, cause I wasn't gonna mention it though. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we were like on Fridays and Saturdays, we go out and kick it, did that on some Sunday. We'll go to dinner and she come over. You know, I cook dinner. You know, we drinking and chilling. She spend the night and spend the weekend and this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I was saying, that was the wave at the time, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, as far as so many single people, there wasn't I just believe that just started these past centuries.
Yeah.
This past century, I guess.
Okay, let me ask you this, D. Now, do you? Okay. A man can walk into Burger King, see a nice, gorgeous looking girl, and change her life. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her this, that, and other, and get her and change her life. You know what I mean? A woman wouldn't do that. A woman wouldn't walk in no Burger King or no McDonald's or Kroger or whatever and see a nice looking man like, you know what I mean? Let me talk to him. She won't even bat an eye at that nigga, man. Now, and then that could be the thing. He's like, and women is always, a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women is always talking about where all the good men at. Well, see, you overlooking your good man because you got some high ass standards that you can't do your motherfucking self. Now, you want a man like to get you one of them Burke bags or whatever, but you ain't got a Burke bag at all in your goddamn closet. You wearing high heel shoes where your knuckles is, your feet is hanging out the tip of your damn high heel shoe and shit. You know what I mean? But I'm supposed to come in and buy you Louis Vuitton and all this type of shit, and you don't get what you got. You got a Louis Vuitton in your damn. You know what I mean? Come on, man. The thing, like I said, some women standards are too high because do you believe like women? I see on TikTok too. They saying that women, men should date within their little old range. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I feel the same way about women. Now, when I say women, I mean black, white, Hispanic, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, date within your range too. Don't be no. I mean, it don't work. I mean, I don't want to keep this same these little restaurants. You know what I mean? Just don't have no. Don't be a cook at the little old gas station kitchen though. You dig what I'm talking about? And if a nice looking say a nice looking bus driver walk in and want to try to talk to you, dig what I'm talking about? That nigga drive buses. I don't know man don't drive buses. Yeah. I mean, that's absurd. You dig what I'm talking about? This man driving buses, he got him a career. And now I'm not shitting on people who do be in them little old gas stations cooking burgers and link baskets and stuff, because that should be good. I'm not shitting on them. But I'm just saying, how you gonna turn your nose down up at a person that got a career and you over flipping burgers and making wing baskets and link baskets and shit? Well, how you feel about that? What say you?
I mean, I don't feel about it. That's already a personality. Like I said, I don't have to communicate with some if that's what they do, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't feel nothing about that.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, well, my thing is here. I think it's absurd for. I also think it's hypocritical too. For a woman to say for a man to date off in his range, but how come a woman can't date off in her range?
At the end of it,
that's hypocritical, right?
That's what you gonna get.
Huh?
Everybody gonna date what they get.
Okay, that's what I'm.
If they get it. You know, or she get married. Be still. Like,
okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, now that's
people do it right. They get married. And
okay,
they be still.
okay. The thing is with the delusional. I think it's delusional for a woman to think that, you know what I mean, a man is gonna just knight in shining armor is gonna just come and sweep behind my feet, because see, women like that ain't going to where the high value men is gonna be at. They don't go in places like that.
Yeah, what I'm saying, you gotta let people have their dreams, man.
I mean, I got that. I mean, and I completely agree with that. You gotta let people have their dreams. I got that, but it's the rhetoric that I'm so sick of hearing, and this is what I'm most sick of too. It's our black sisters down in us the most. You don't see Asian, whites, Mexican, non-black women down in their men as much as the African American women do us.
Yeah, so that's why you teach the closest ones to you, or tell them what you think. Because we can't save the world.
You can't save the world.
You can tell your nieces and your nephews and all, you know, your daughters and sons. You can give them some good, better advice than what you saw.
I mean, like my sister, I got shout out to my sister, both of them. You dig what I'm talking about? Like my sister Charlotte, I got a niece and a nephew. You know what I mean? I mean, like I don't know. She wasn't no single mother, cause they were together. And her and my brother-in-law separated like when my niece and nephew was like in high school. So he was in the house raising them. So they both turned out well. Now my other sister, she has two daughters. You dig what I'm saying? She had two daughters, and she was a single mother. You dig what I'm saying? And my nieces turned out, they turned out well. And they father, like, even though my sister was like, now matter of fact, yeah, I'm talking about this, yeah. Even though she was a single mother, okay. Of course, when she went to the PTAs and they was in volleyball and the whole nine. You dig what I'm saying? She was there, and also too, my niece's father and them was there too. You know what I mean? So they was picking them up, taking them to school, and picking them up from school, and going to the PTA meetings and the volleyball practices and the softball practices and the basketball games and the whole nine. So that's what I was saying earlier. Is what's kind of though. You dig what I'm saying? Like some women don't have you don't have to do that though. You know what I mean? You have a man in your life. You know what I mean? How about stop blocking your blessings? Let that man be there for you. And this is another thing too. I want to say this. I want you to respond to this. Okay? Some women want the man to do how and what she want him to do versus versus like letting that man do what he do. The woman want to dictate how a man be in her life and be in her corner and help taking care of her in that household. How you cannot dictate how I'm gonna be there for you. See, now that's that role. So if I tell a female, well, look here, I want you to love me like this here. I want you to do this for me, such. You know what I mean? No, that's dictate. No, sit back and let that woman love on you and be there for you the way she can be, and let that man love on you and take care of you like the way he can. You might fuck around and learn something. Instead of running your chops.
I mean, shit, hey.
Because some people, I won't say some people, cause for fuck around. I mean, I had this too. Like I told the female one time, I said, you know what? I say, you talk yourself out of shit, cause you run your mouth too fucking much. You talk yourself out of shit. That's why I don't do shit, cause you anytime I want to try to do something for you, Victoria. Remember Victoria? Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, you talk yourself out of shit. You run your mouth too fucking much. You talking to Tiffany the whole night. You come with this bullshit just when I want to try to do something for you. You get to run your motherfucking mouth. I was like, man, I say fuck it.
I mean,
learn to shut the fuck up sometime. You know what I mean?
But even with what you're saying, we've been living in a time where most of us, the toxic relationship used to be normal. Everybody just not figuring out what toxic is.
Okay, I got you.
For these past few years, everybody figuring that shit out. We used to go out there for that shit.
And toxic
Yeah, it didn't have a name yet. It was just I like the girl with extensions in the hair, the bamboo earrings, and all that bullshit.
Like the hood rat.
Yeah, it was a thing at one time.
Okay, the hood rat is somebody the hood rat is somebody to have fun with, not to bring home, not to bring home the mom.
But man, however it was going, it was going.
Okay.
And it developed what it developed today.
Yeah.
And now all that with the list of things that the woman was mentioning, the chicks that we knew that were doing it, they didn't have jobs. They had the kids and all that stuff, but they wasn't going to no 9 to 5s.
So what you're saying is that list that
Quayle said 9 to 5 wasn't supposed to be in there.
Yeah. What you think? So you think she's lying about that? I mean, no, I'm just.
I don't know about her in particular.
Oh, I got. I'm just in general.
But that
you can't do all. Let me tell you, you can't do all that shit. That's like saying
that kids walking from the projects. I'll figure all out of names. Yeah. Them single mothers ain't going to work today.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow.
Or day after.
Yeah, they gonna go up there and pick them kids up. They got all day to do all that.
Yeah.
Now, as far as that's a whole generation of people, man. And so we really fussing about two different type of people. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the people that's been over there in the projects. They already got that development, and that's already who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna change it. But the people who been deciding to go do something for themselves and their kids, that's a totally different list.
Okay, so do you think women that try to do something else for their kids, they deserve
you probably would never run into them.
No.
Yeah, cause you already.
What?
You ready to battle?
I ain't ready to battle. No, the thing, I'm not ready to battle. It's just the fact that I'm a pediatrician. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And for those that don't know, when I say I'm a pediatrician, that means I have little patience. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Bars.
Yeah, bars.
Yeah,
bars.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little patience. So yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not for the nonsense. You know what I mean. Let's talk. We can talk. We chop it up. This, that, another. Cause okay, this one little female I was dating. Whatever. You know what I mean. I know she thought she was playing me this, that, another. You know what I mean. Okay, so I ended up going out to a birthday party out to a golf course out there in Frisco. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now she see it on Facebook. You dig what I'm talking about? She see it on Facebook, and now she blocked me on everything. Now she don't want to talk. But hey, we already had discussed it. We having fun. We kicking it. This, that, another. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, you're not mine to lose. You know what I mean? I told her, I said, you're not mine to lose. You dig what I'm saying? So we having fun. Okay, can you do this for me? I'm like, all right, man, cool. I ain't fucked up about that. You dig what I'm talking about? So I already know what her angle is. So I did this on purpose, though. You know what I mean? I purposely went out with somebody else. You dig what I'm talking about? And then, yeah, let her know, like, really. I even told her too one day. I said, hey, look here, you gonna play one game too many. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm already, I called on her, she denied. Okay, man, cool. So I did my check move. You know what I mean? The checkmate, whatever, my check move. Boom. And then she saw it, you know what I mean? And now y'all in your feelings. What you in your feelings for now?
I told you battling.
Ain't nobody battling. I'm just not for that bullshit.
Battle, yeah.
I'm just not for that bullshit. Let's be straight up with one another.
You toxic, man.
Ain't nobody toxic, man. I ain't toxic.
Yeah, you play.
But the thing, no, I just don't. Now for females don't tolerate bullshit or put up no bullshit, then why should I have to?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not toxic. Nobody hurt me. No, none of that shit. Just because, you know what I mean? Just because I don't accept your bad behavior. Just because I don't accept that bullshit that come out your motherfucking mouth that you talking, you screaming. And like a lot of women, you ask, okay, explain what you just said. They can't even explain it. They just blurt some shit out and can't even explain it. You just some shit you probably saw on the internet, some shit you saw at a Tyler Perry movie or some shit. Yeah. You dig what I'm talking about? Okay. Now, okay, now, and then sometimes they'll make a valid point. You dig what I'm talking about? Okay, well, explain that then. Then they can't. So that lets me know, yeah, you just run your motherfucking mouth. So you had no merit behind that. Now even though I might disagree with what you say, you might say something. I'm like, in my mind, like, you talking motherfucking crazy. But if you can sit up there and articulate the reason why you feel that way and why you think that way, I'll be like, okay, I'll give you much respect. I still disagree with you, I'll be like, okay, at least you can articulate and explain the reason why you feel that way, and I'll give you 100% respect. All that. You know what I mean? I disagree though. You know what I mean? My tone will come down. I'll be like, okay, I still disagree with you, but I can kind of see why and how you feel that way. Okay, I can give you that. But if you just blurt out some shit and you can't back it up with nothing, I like I said, I'll roast her ass like a cheeseburger. You hear me? Because now to me you just run out the mouth now. Right. I feel.
Well,
that's delusional to me. You dig what I'm saying? That's delusional to say whatever you gotta say and you ain't backing it up. Can't back it up. You just blurting out some shit, or you just blurting out some shit just to save face, or you blurting out some shit just to so-called win an argument or win a debate or something. Not to look foolish. Come on now. Grown people don't do that. Grown people take accountability, speak the truth. Apologize when you're wrong. You know what I mean? Thing is, like, a lot of people say they grown until it's time to do that. To tell the truth, take accountability. You know what I mean? That real talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, until that happens.
To me, that was, again, delusional people. You are a delusional person if you cannot, now, this another thing, too. Like, somebody trying to tell, this thing, too, like, some people can't, you're delusional if you can't be corrected without you being offended.
Right.
Because, see, a lot of people, it just, the reason why they crash out, I feel, because something like I'm gonna quote Kevin Samuels, like, some of you women are pretty rich. You dig what I'm talking about? You've been pretty your whole life, nice body, whole nine, and a man will just yes to you, yes to you, because really so you're not used to being told no. So when you come across a man like me, like, okay, bet, cool, I understand you've never been told no, but look here, your behavior is unacceptable. Hey, I'm trying to correct you because of what's called it. I'm trying to correct you because the path you're going down, you going to end up being in more laughs than Carl Lewis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as far as all that. Everybody, you seeing that now.
Yeah.
That's what it's easy to say these things because people started saying it lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you know.
But I mean,
yeah,
But I'm saying, to me, it's starting to get ridiculous, though, man. You dig what I'm saying?
You already know, though. You already know what it is, and what it's being. You can decide to stay away from it.
Okay, I mean, and I do. You know what I mean? Because I know, I'm gonna say her name, but it's this chick at the job. I shut her ass up. You know what I mean? I shut her motherfucking ass up because she come in and talk that bullshit. So one day I had enough. It was like her and this other lady. I had enough of it, and I must have roasted both of they motherfucking ass. You hear me? I roasted both of they. One of them said, let me go on and go, because I don't want to get fired. I said, no, you don't get fired. Ain't nobody going to say nothing. Say what you going to say. Don't say what you see, so thing is,
battle.
The thing is, hey, she couldn't, though, you know what I mean? Because you talk that nonsense. Talking about can't no man do nothing for me, this, that, no. You don't got nothing. And then the other one, like, if you, my honey, she always, her honey and her baby, and now, mind you, she damn near 50 years old, and she love YNs. What kind of mentality is that? Now, your honey and your baby is so into you and the whole nine. How come your car all fucked up and both your cars is all ragged, fender hanging and all type of shit? You dig what I'm saying? So if you so obviously if no man can off in this building can't do nothing for you, shit, that man outside this building ain't doing nothing for your motherfucking ass neither. How about that? Now, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking to, cause me and you had some words today. You dig what I'm saying? So how you like those bananas with your mark I had?
Already.
Yeah, you dig what I'm talking about? So don't try to downplay somebody else and just to look at you like shit. Your dude ain't doing too much of nothing either. Now there's some women. Okay, I mean they I think no they talk that talk. And okay, yeah, all right. You talk the talk, and you actually walking the walk too. You know what I mean? So like, I got you. Now, women like that, I'm gonna say people though. I'm talking because it's some dudes that be, it's dudes.
Most people that's walking the walk, they ain't got nothing to say.
That and you know what? And
you're not running into them people.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Like the one I told you, like a couple females that walking the walk. You are right.
You're not stopping and talking to nobody.
Yeah, you are right. They not saying nothing. Mm-hmm. But it's the one like say, they always say, man, empty wagon makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just wish with your empty wagon, shut your motherfucking ass up, because it's every day with this shit. But I'm looking at everything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Bumming cigarettes and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You talking about a certain people. You need to get away from them peoples,
No,
man.
I'm not. I just see them though. You know what I mean? Like my thing is just like,
stop arguing with them people. See, you argue with fools. You just told me the same. You know.
Yeah, I got to talk about you arguing with fools. Somebody won't know who's who from a distance. But it's just the fact that, man.
Yeah. Shame on me. You know, won't fool me again.
Shit, to my tit for tat. There you go. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Sandra. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We gonna have that. I'll talk to cause now me and her have the battle of the sexes every day too. You know what I mean? Cause she has, I love her though, don't get me wrong, I love her to death. She's a sweetheart too though, I mean, but I'll be like, no, get that. No, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? No. You know what I mean? We just go back and forth. I'm like, I don't get that. I don't understand that. Now, sometimes, now I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, like, sometimes Sandra, she makes a point though. You know what I'm talking about? And I be like, explain that. And then now she can't actually articulate and explain it. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. I'm like, now sometimes I do agree with her, and sometimes I'm like, no, I still disagree with you. But I tell her, no more. I can see and understand the reason why you feel that way. You know what I mean? So that's how you can get me out for you, back me up out for you though. If you can, like, you blurt out something, and like I said, you can articulate and you can break it down and explain how the reason why you feel and think that way. Hey, you'll get no more argument out of me. We'll go to the next subject or something. You know what I mean? I'll leave that alone. We'll go to something else because you explain that to me. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Well, regardless if I agree with you or not, I will respect that and going to keep moving on to something else. Right. You know what I mean? So what do you think that'd be the respectable thing to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that just keep digging, or just keep going back and forth.
Yeah, you can't go back and forth.
Of course, really you can't. Especially when somebody like said how they feel, what they thought, and you can I can see. You know, and I can see exactly where they're coming from. And I'm like, okay, big cool. If I can see where you're coming from, okay, big cool. I ain't even going back and forth with you no more. Right. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I think that'd be, like you said, that'd be foolish to try just to argue just for the sake of arguing, right, or debating just for the sake of debating. You dig what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. Now I trickle on to something else. You know what I mean? I go into another subject. You know what I mean? But I'll leave that one alone after. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So, and I think that would, once again, I think that would be delusional to, like, after somebody and told you, express you how they feel, and you still trying to change their mind. That's delusional.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's delusional.
Yeah.
That's delusional, trying to change somebody's mind. Yeah. Okay, now speaking of that though, okay, now in the society that we're working in now though, that we in now. Do you see that it's more women trying to change men's mind, or is more men trying to change women's mind, or think it's even? It's even.
Uh, it's even. Yeah, it's
even.
Everybody got this. Everybody wants something. Everybody got an imagination.
Okay, this is true.
And so, even within relationships, like if you in a relationship, then eventually, I guess you got to figure out that it's a reality too.
Yeah.
And the ones who learn how to live in reality, it go good. The delusional people go into the delusional land, and then hey, and we are all over. It's everybody over there.
Everybody over there.
It's plenty of it's plenty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of us. I say us to just keep from saying them.
Yeah.
So yeah. And it's been going on for a while. Like I said, all these new sayings and this shit really just started being said. A lot of us just now kicking back and just being like, damn, I used to do that shit. Once everybody started doing that, you'll start figuring this shit out. Because we all been full of shit.
That matter of fact, Friday, that was I think that was one of the topics. You want to shout out to them through the no smash. You know what I mean?
No smack.
No, my bad. No smack. No smack. I want to shout out to them because one of their topics that they talked about Friday was like
ain't shit.
Yeah.
Ain't shit people.
Yeah, ain't shit people.
Yeah, everybody. I think a lot of us been there. It was a way of life for a while.
Yeah, I got. I mean, I got the story. I know I was working out there in McKinney, right? And it was a dude that came from. He followed some chick way from Kansas and whatnot. He was out about 24, 25. And he had, he's an older guy too, but he had followed some woman from Kansas from Omaha to down here. You know what I'm talking about? And the woman ended up leaving him high and dry and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up finding another woman and marrying her and all this, that, and other. So in the midst of the conversation, he was like, so Mario, are you married? I was like, no. He's like, well, how come? I said, 'cause I'm full of shit. I really thought, I said, I'm full of shit. And then he started laughing. He's like, well, at least you know yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I wanted to piggyback off of what No Smack had said, though. You know what I mean? No Smack show Friday said, though. I mean, like, you know, ain't shit people. So, yeah, I was like, I wasn't. Cause matter of fact, to piggyback off that, that's when I was telling you about Florella. When she was saying that that she never met him. On person that she met with Jamal. Mm-hmm. She ain't never met nobody else.
Yeah. Well.
Even when we was studio things, she wanted to come. I catch up with him when we done.
Mm-hmm. Remember that partner you were telling me about? He used to always get caught cheating. We was at one day. You say the nigga say man, she always catching me cheating. I wonder how can I stop her from catching me cheating?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
You tell a nigga stop cheating. He say, nah, that ain't.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. That shout out to my homeboy, my homeboy Casey Red. Yeah, Casey Red. He's come to the show. Yeah, my homeboy Casey Red. I'm like, dude, you know, he's always get. Yeah, he's the always get. Yeah. Yeah.
To give a nigga the solution, and you say, nah,
that ain't it. Yeah, that's
it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Delusional.
Yeah, my homeboy Casey Red. Shout out to Casey Red if you watching, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share this with you, dog. I'm gonna tell you what time when I talk about your ass. Yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe you remember them. Yeah,
it was a crazy story when you told me this. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. Cause he stay in turmoil behind these girls busting him in whole nine. But that wasn't the solution. That wasn't the solution. He wanted another solution. So yeah, he don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that.
No. So really, that's delusional too.
Yeah, delusional.
Stop cheating, then you won't have no problem.
Yeah.
The thing is, too, that's foolish too, cause like that's foolish for somebody to want a different result when you're doing the same thing. That's foolish.
I think that goes back to my point. We've been doing this shit for years, so a lot of these personalities we ain't gonna change. It don't matter how many words we learn how to say. These personalities are already made.
Okay. All right, man. So, anything you want to say, man, before we go and get up out of here?
No, that's all. That's all, folks.
Yeah, delusional people.
Yeah.
Okay, thing is, like, if talk to somebody. You know what I mean? My thing, right? If you really have a friend or a family member that really tell you about yourself, that's the person that really care about you. Not the person that no yes man or no yes woman. Always say, girl, you sure right, girl, or your homeboy, you sure right, but never just that another. No, a real person let you know about yourself. You dig what I'm saying about? And take heed. And once again, you're not doing all those things. What's her name again? Gail, what her name is. You're not doing all that, but God bless you though. This is Lucas McCain, Buck Diesel for the After Party Radio Show. This is for the locals.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't be delusional.
Right quick.
Okay.
Was the lock came up? Was it really locked?
Okay.